she be climbing. We the ones that they admire. All of these niggas expire. Ice or the boss and we hire. Raising the hood where it's sirens. They hopping on ship like a pirate.
Ayy, ayy, driving the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure. These niggas be hating, do better. Dropping them ashes, done burn me a hole in my sweater. I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar.
Holding this cheese, living more better. Smoking these doobies with Xavier. We keep this shit gravy. Yeah, we too groovy. We keep it unruly. Know it's yours truly. Smoke a big head, call it Stewie. Bad chick wanna do me. Ass thick and she coolie. She busted open like a Uzi. I busted, then I'm back to duty. Call of Duty, I'm online with it. Took my time with it. Watch the operators, they be plotting shit. On the go with the gang and they rock with us. Everywhere that we go, we be popping up. Yeah, we popular. Eyes on us like binocular. Yeah, they time is up. You could try your luck. Stay anonymous, but in God we trust.
In God we trust. All these niggas looking odd to us. Riding waves just like they ride the bus. Them pretty bitches wanna ride my nuts. The vibe is us. Sergio Tacchini eating fettuccine. Know they see me getting cake. I been out hustling at the dinner, baby. I'm a winner. I don't really need a break. Breaking my foot on your ass. Breaking the neck of these hoes when I'm bending the corner. Breaking my weed in the glass. Burning that loud and the neighbors done heard the aroma. Play a persona. She eating my dick till she fall in the coma. The card of the itis. I really got it off the muscle. Now they wanna tussle. Pussy niggas wanna fight us. Damn.
Always been me, yeah, I'm poppin'. I ain't really here for the gossip, nah. Blah, 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 yeah, I'm hot, bitch. Try to play me, but you tried it. Way too wavy, gotta ride it. Pull up on you, yeah, we sliding. Make her eyes roll when I slide in. Neck on wrist on shaman. Tell them say less, no comment. And we only here for the commas.
Ay, pull up and how about we sliding? Loaded away on Poseidon. These niggas be lying. Skating on Dayton's, we gliding. I'm hitting that bitch in the driving.
Hitting that bitch while we vibing. You know I be on that time and light up, I'm firing. Dress it up, yeah, I be styling. Eat up the drip, she be dining. Straight to the top, she be climbing. We the ones that they admire. All of these niggas expire. Ice or the boss and we hire. Raising the hood where it's sirens. They hopping on ship like a pirate.
Ayy, ayy, driving the boat and I came for the loot and the treasure. These niggas be hating, do better. Dropping them ashes, done burn me a hole in my sweater. I'm stingy, I'm holding this cheddar.
Holding this cheese, living more better. Smoking these doobies with Xavier. We keep this shit gravy. Yeah, we too groovy. We keep it unruly. Know it's yours truly. Smoke a big head, call it Stewie. Bad chick wanna do me. Ass thick and she coolie. She busted open like a Uzi. I busted, then I'm back to duty. Call of Duty, I'm online with it. Took my time with it. Watch the operators, they be plotting shit. On the go with the gang and they rock with us. Everywhere that we go, we be popping up. Yeah, we popular. Eyes on us like binocular. Yeah, they time is up. You could try your luck. Stay anonymous, but in God we trust.
In God we trust. All these niggas looking odd to us. Riding waves just like they ride the bus. Them pretty bitches wanna ride my nuts. The vibe is us. Sergio Tacchini eating fettuccine. Know they see me getting cake. I been out hustling at the dinner, baby. I'm a winner. I don't really need a break.
Let's kill that. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all will not believe this, right? Pap in a lot of pain right now. A lot of pain. Stepped out of bed. The remote was on the floor. I went to reach down and pick it up. My lower back is fucked up right now. I'm going to still attempt to go to work. I have my gym stuff on. I am going to stop at the gym, sit in the hot tub for a second, see if I can get it to calm down. And I've also taken a muscle relaxer that I have not had to take in a long, long time. You can't hear? You can't hear? Why? Are you sure? It's up. It's up. Okay, so T-Lan just responded. T-Lan responded, so obviously there is sound. So I don't know why you can't hear Felicia. Because she responded, so that tells me that there is sound. And I'm also looking at my light on here that indicates that I have sound. T-Lan, gonna try to get through this. I've been through the whole back thing before. It takes a lot to shut me down. But baby, yeah, the pain is there. Pain is there right now. Had a hard time getting dressed, but I got my sweats. I got my sweat vest on, so I am getting ready to, yeah, I'm going to have to go sit in the hot tub for a minute, and I don't know why. It's up. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Turn it up a little bit more. How's that? No, not on my phone. I'm on the computer. It kept shutting it down, saying that there's an error somewhere. I did get a little, feedback from YouTube about the other live that we did, and of course we had we were going over for educational purpose only over the cookie video with Mr. Kelly. Yeah, y'all, they took that. They took that, They don't hold it against me, but they took it. But when I say I'm in some pain, y'all, I'm in some pain, but I still gotta kind of stay cute with it. But so I got a slow walk today for a minute, and it is what it is. But I'm a soldier because I'm finna still go try to work. It'll be a slow work for me until I can get this pain to subside, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You know how you do. You move too fast, and a bone or something will pop out of place. So that's kind of what it feels like. Feels like that something has popped back there, and I will get it back to normal. May take a day or two, but I'll get it back, you guys. But yeah, lots of pain. Hope you guys are enjoying your holidays and everything of a sort. But now I think that, like I say, happy Sunday to you all. Prayers to you all, family, and everything out there. But this right here is what I'm not going to keep tolerating. However, I get it that the names are subliminal placed out there, and that's fine. But however, Papoose don't hold no names back. If it's you, it's just you. You click on this stuff and you're hoping to see the dialogue change around. Turn this tune out. 1B. I am soliciting. I am posting all over Twitter right now of the up and coming a walk that we're going to try to do. Walk for Chaos. We've changed the name of it and everything. Right. Stay tuned. Gonna have a live coming up. And I have been reaching out to a rapper that also went through the process of Unjust. And I've listened to it and I've watched this rapper's documentary over and over and over. And as I hear his words on there, I apparently don't see his actions. So I've been kind of tweeting to him, you guys, waiting for him to just drop me a little bit, tweet back, and let me know this rapper as well has also been signed, back then through his unfortunate situation that he went through as well, with being incarcerated back in 2002, I think it was, in July or so, and he was issued to 5 months. I know you guys going to pretty much know who I'm talking about. I got to try to get up because Ted wants to get out, so give me a second, you guys. Get out. So I gotta stay cute with it because it's hurt like a motherfucker, but I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Got the sweat vest on. I'm going. But it'll stop. Hopefully it will stop. It's more than with me moving around, because if I sit still and let it stiffen up, yeah, it won't do. And I have put a couple of ice packs on the back of it for 20 minutes on and 20 minutes off with heat, and hopefully that will help as well. But yes, I'm reaching out to him, y'all. I'm reaching out. He probably ignore me, and if that happens, then that's fine. I'm still going to do a live on it with playing, just a little bit of what he believed in as well with going through his fight. And I'm going to play as well a quote of what one of the guys said on there, that if we gonna hold that, because I think that live is gonna be pretty much juicy, and I'm gonna ask the guys as well to join the panel with me again so that we can talk about it a little bit. So, but that is the new logo that we people that is true to fighting for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly without any gang activity, any pimp activity, any I'm gonna kill you activity or shoot you up activity, or this is my organization and this is the we're not gonna do that over here. If one person is rising up to hear or to speak out, everybody's gonna rise up to hear and to speak out for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. It's one walk for Kels. It's one sound, one band, one beat. That's it. That's all. That's all it should have been. So now I brought you guys here, whether if you showed up or not. I was going to put this video out today, right? Not a fighter. I'm not entangled in any of their shit of what's going on. No one is paying attention to the Akun over there, where you boost her up and rah Akun. Well, Akun is talking about their ass as well, but they can't. The brain just ain't absorbing that part, right? Akun's talking about every single body. That's why I stopped paying her any attention out here, right? She's irrelevant. She's just not on my level for me to keep going back and forth. However, I probably won't stop. We don't know. We'll see where it takes us out here. I have this part about me now where it's let's get serious or whatever, but what I do and what I won't tolerate is shit like this. Because I said I don't bother people on that level, right? But when you're going to keep doing shit like this right here, you guys can read that, right? Trent and One Wet Puss. That is not my name, just so that you guys would know. And I don't think that I ever called him out of his name. Told people not to come to a protest. They themselves attended, hosted by me. First of all, let me tell you why it was attended. Because of the beginning of this journey, it was for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But as this journey went on, you did make it about you. Papoose was falling back slowly. I don't come down there for any individual of themselves. I came down to support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. But now, since we are at the point of knowing that, you have to make a choice, people, whether if you're going to go to the organization private part of it and eliminate yourselves out of it, that's up to you. Or whether if you are willing to stand and fight this journey of a walk for Kels for Mr. Kelly. This isn't about me becoming bigger or anybody else. This is about letting the words out so that the government can hear about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly being vindicated and moving on with his life so that he can become bigger. It makes no sense for people to be out there if you are out there to elevate one person. I'll tell you why. You said that I said don't go to the protest. Put the whole reason out there. There was a reason why that was said. I have been patiently trying not to drop videos and texts and things like that. That's not my style. Seemed kind of creepy and kindergarten for me to do. Don't have to do that. It was said because of the back and forth of the fighting between the guys on the opposition side. Dana J, Levi for Kelly. Possibly a little bit. Wasn't much of Drunken Larry. Drunken Larry just threw those threats out there about how he was going to, stop the march and do some other things to the protest, right? Y'all heard those. You remember he put those threats out there. I can't verbatim quote them, as to his entire words. And then the other side would come back with saying their things to it. We had numerous amount of women coming out to this protest at that time. Let's tell the whole story. Fucking numbnut. You are a numbnut. Like, seriously, dude. You are a straight numbnut. You are beneath my class of men. And I'm talking about solid men. Then I'm going to tell you guys why I fell back. why I choose now to fall 100% back. There is nothing that I would ever promote or mention of anything to support an organization of that caliber. And I'll tell you why. It's because of my style, but I'll tell you why in a minute. But that is why that was put out there about be careful at the protests, because people were afraid. You don't know the phone calls that I got. You don't know the texts that I got behind all of that information. So yes, go at your own risk. You ain't saving nobody but your own ass. And that's period, point blank. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it very real out here. Those people were going to be pretty much left out there to run and hide if, quote and unquote, there would have been any mishap of these fights or these bullets or this or this or that, whatever, coming from the other side, because you guys kept escalating the situation. Let's be serious about that. So yes, I did put it out. Be careful going to the protests, or don't go to that protest because it's not looking good. Yes, I fucking did. And I'm not afraid to say that I didn't. I went down there and I walked behind, let's keep it real, for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Me, on the other hand, I wasn't scared. There's nothing to be scared of. What are you going to do? Shoot people up in the middle of the fucking street in front of the fucking polices and things like that? Stop with the goddamn shenanigan, dude. You are a numbnut. You're a numbnut. Period. I stopped and I lost all attentions about what this man is choosing to do for whatever case now, because he's all off the Richter scale right now because of some goddamn Nookie episode that went on. We're going to explain that too, and we're going to keep it real. You guys won't say, but Papoose, she will. She will. And she is this morning before she head her ass up out of here with this aching fucking bag. Oh my Lord. That's your answer. Your number one. Let's answer number two, because I believe I saw a young lady up on the screen over there who completely, again, allowed some strings to be put in her back to tell nothing but a bunch of fucking lies. It's amazing what you would do when you get the dick. You feel what I'm saying? It's amazing what you would do. Bitches know that they'll ride by the dick side. It's obvious. And it's a lot of women out here that pretty much knows how that game goes. The woman lied. Lied through your goddamn teeth. You were the one that was in the house in New York on the phone with the old boy with the, what was it? Pap is, what's the video? Pap is something, I believe it was. Not once did you even say or post anything about where I lied or did anything out of the ordinary during this protest. She marched, she filmed, she chanted. That was it, and that was all. Mr. Dubowski, you didn't send any goddamn money this way other than what the fuck I posted up on this goddamn phone. That's it, and that's all. The young lady, like I said, who knew about the money was on the phone knowing that I was trying to give you the money. Now let's show you guys how much of a brain fart people are. I sent the. Yeah, you sent back the goddamn money of the same freaking money that the lady sent to you. Wasn't out of your, it wasn't yours. Let's start from the beginning, because technically it was hers. But yes, once she released it, once anybody releases money, it becomes that other person's money. I get that. But let's keep the shit real. You ain't saying shit. My goddamn thing. We gonna get into that bus too, because I'm sick of your ass right about now. Sick of you. You distasteful. Soon as we touch on the part about the Nookie, because like I say, I got to go. I got things to do, better things to do. I'm reaching out to bigger people. See if we can get them over here just to educate us. Teach us about the unjust. Show us how and what right and wrong things that we can say where we know that Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is going up against the government. But since you got yourself out there up on this pedestal, dude, you're on the pedestal. Not yet have you reached out to CBS, ABC, NBC. You the man, right? Go do your shit. Go shine. Glory be with you. Go get your shit out there. Nobody is going to touch you. They don't want your foul mouth. They don't want your pimping skills. They don't want you. I challenge you to go do it, though. Me, I don't want the forefront. And I told you that. Told you why I did not want the forefront. I don't stand out in front in Chicago like that, and you know why. You know why. It's not because I got ran out of Chicago or whatever. No, I moved my children to a better neighborhood so that they can stay the fuck away from people like you. Period. Point blank. Ain't no fucking way in the world I would ever allow my daughter to ever. You want to talk about fucking up people? I would fuck my daughters up if they had ever settled for a nigga like you. I get it. We want to throw all the blame over on that girl, and she has taken some of the blame for it. She's taken some of the blame for it. She did that. It's you that won't let up, and I'm going to tell you why you won't let up. Coming from a psychological point of view, from a real motherfucking bitch. I'm going to tell you why. But you have taken the throne. Go run your throne. Go get the people that you're supposed to be getting. Go get the police reports and find out where the discrepancies are in there. Go fight to change up Mr. Kelly judges, because that's what he needs. He needs you. Go change those judges out, because we all know he's got wrong judges. We all knows that there's bad DAs, and we all know that that's where the fucking problem at. The government, bruh. Your fight is with the government. Go fight them. Go switch up what the fuck Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly is up against, so that these people out here can say that you the fucking man. Because right now, your argument right now is about who said what and who did what and some motherfucking nookie. We gonna get to that part, though. Hold on, bro. This was unnecessary for you to post. My name is not One Wet, whatever the fuck you call it, and I've never disrespected you out your fucking name, but now it just may be time to do so, because you will not sit the fuck down. I don't want no involvement. I don't want no fucking props or anything for a freaking protest, because it was never about me. I brought everything that I was supposed to bring to that motherfucking rally. I will pop that fucking video too, where you clearly hears Papoose says, direct all money to Mr. Dubowski Gun. I have no fucking involvement in any curricular fucking activity. And you're right, we did show up to a motherfucking park. You wasn't going nowhere. You want the videos where everybody was out at the lake and we were too? Do you want those videos? You want those videos where we're sitting at the park? Sisters are out there, Dr. Rogers, everybody is sitting out there. You wasn't going nowhere. It wasn't over with. You want to know why we showed up fucking late? Because we had just marched. So me and my girls, the ladies, we went to wash our ass and put on change clothes. As far as me wearing a One Papoose outfit, that's because I came as me, not as a fucking organization. But I did purchase a t-shirt though, didn't I? I support it. Put that up there. Put the cash us up of what I have paid to you. I paid for these ladies who rode that bus and they didn't want to because they already felt the sour shit. They kept trying to talk me out of it. No, you guys, I think that it would be okay. We should be okay. And yet we were okay on that bus. I'm going to tell you how you're not even a fucking true soldier right now, dude. Because we all came down. Let's just say hypothetically we came down to support this rally that you gave, right? This is how a true soldier would move, because all of these people that came down should have been in your best interest. You allowed the fucking social media, you allowed the opposite side to take that fucking baby and run with it, put dirt all over. That showed me right there that you don't give a fuck about a fucking group. You know why? Because it wouldn't have happened with me. I'd have stood fucking tall and protected every motherfucker that was down there, even if you had to lie your fucking way through it, because they all came down there under one motherfucking support. You loose, dude. You sloppy. You sloppy. I knew right then and there that you didn't have those people at your best fucking interest. It was about you. There's a lot of things that you did that you slipped and got sloppy through that I knew about, but yet then you right, brought my knucklehead motherfucking ass down there to support Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly outside of all the bullshit that you were saying. Look past that part. Now let's get on to this part about the Nookie, because like I say, I got to get the fuck up out of here. I got better things to do to be sitting here, grown ass fucking woman going back and forth, because your childish ass want to keep posting up some bullshit. That's all you've been doing. I watched everybody try to sit down, lay the sword down, leave shit alone. Here's what you're doing about the Nookie thing. You want to deflect about it, nigga. It's not us that you're trying to prove something to. It's your old girl over there that you really trying to prove something to. We're over it. You're not over it. She's the one that has to sit there and go through the embarrassment, because it would be embarrassing to me if you was my nigga and you done went out there and slopped your dick the same way. I'm going to get on nobody. I'm going to get on nobody, because we're going to show you where the difference lies up in here, in case you don't quite understand psychologically of what the fuck just happened. A grown woman explain it to you right quick. You got to make amends with yours. See, you walked outside of your fucking relationship. You got to come home feeling that unease situation, knowing that your dick been up in somebody else, and now you got to try to figure out how you gonna put it back up in her. That's the real motherfucking thing about it. You embarrassed her. Not only that, you sat and you done told over 200, 300, 400, 500 motherfuckers on YouTube that watches your fucking videos that this is the girl, this is the one that I fucking love. The crazy thing about it, y'all could have been a motherfucking team leading this shit all the way up, but that never was the plan. That never was the plan. It's not us out here that you have to keep convincing that nobody, or allegedly, or what you call her, is a hoe. The crazy part about nobody being this alleged hoe, let me break it down to you. She didn't have nobody to go home to explain it to. Nah, bruh. She clear in the open. I don't want to say the word, but her vajaja, she don't have another nigga to go home and explain that to. So she's not entirely pressed about it. But being called a hoe on a mutual sexual event, way I look at it, you more hoe than she is. She free. She told you she was single. Yeah, she might have known. But at this point, bro, when you sit here and you want to broadcast that she your boo over here, this the one I love, and that's the motherfucking one that you should have been committed to. But I get it, because it's all in the family. Everything is okay. She okay with it. I could do whatever. I could do whatever. This is the type of shit that us women out here, and most men, most gentlemen, is trying to fix. We're trying to get that where both sides are going through respectable lifestyles. You feel what I'm saying? That's where your embarrassment is coming in at. Not only that, people has failed to pull up. I'm not going to pull it up. Y'all go pull it up. Y'all go pull it up. I sound low. I'm sorry. Y'all go pull it up. Go pull up the video of the press conference. Go pull it up. You know who was in that press conference video where he had to sit and make that phone call, and that young lady explained where he was, and I talked to her today and call you back, and go pull it up. I'm not gonna pull the shit up because I don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah, that was nobody. Yeah, she was nice then. She's a young lady. She validated for him and everything, but because She was on this DJ Tyson show, and she decided to come out, and a coon has told the people that it was malicious against with DJ doing such a thing, right? It may have been. But when she come out and she said her thing and you said your thing, and that shit could have went right on up under the rug and everybody could have kept on moving. But you got to keep going on and on and on and on and on. It's not us. It's not me. I don't know about the other ladies that you need to be trying to prove the shit to. 'Cause we ain't the one that you fucking. Yes, it's an embarrassing thing. It's an embarrassing goddamn thing. And that woman over there got to be a trooper to go through it, or a plum dang on fool. 'Cause up in here, nigga, you'd have been gone. Just like that. That's what you want to do, because nobody can stop people from doing what they want to do. But you got to do it outside. Go get your own, turn your own key and do all whatever you want to do. But when you got to go out there and come back and try to really, really press about you did some outside nookie, and your boo, the one you love's got to sit there and go through that shit of explanation, that's an embarrassing ass thing on a woman. Sure, she'll get through it, but I guarantee you, ain't no trust there, bro. You can fake it all, fake it till you fucking make it. Ain't no fucking trust there. Nah. Me, I'm over it. Do what you do. That's your game. I seen how Bishop One got down. China. You name it, all of them. They do what they do. It's only up to the main woman that sits around and allow that shit to happen to them. But hey, it is what it is. That's part of the game. Pimping ain't easy. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Let me see. You guys say you can't hear, but yeah, the sounds are all the way up. What else did I want to talk to you about? Leave me alone. Leave me out your shit. Don't tag nothing with my name in it. I'm over it. You should be over it. There's better things for you to be doing. You have your organization. Go and walk and do what you got to do for your organization over there. But you're not on that throne yet. You ain't accomplished much of nothing yet. And a lot of people are waiting to see that happen out here. Get on CBS, ABC. Matter of fact, go get Gayle King and Oprah. See if they're interested in your stories, in your fight. Go ahead. But if I had known what has been coming out now, Papoose would have never followed you. I don't uplift men like that. I don't uplift no man that is involved in outside or cheating. Or this is why I don't go to church, because you got the pastor that cheats on the first lady. I stay away from those. Those are what I mean. Toxic ass people. None of us is perfect, but there's something in the soul that will make you be as little close to perfect as you fucking can. Stop teaching what you think is right when it's wrong. It's wrong. It's immoral. We can't keep our divorce rate up. Down. We can't. We can't fix that because of people like you. You put the image out here that that's okay to do so. You're right. It has nothing to do with the protest. And if it has nothing to do with the protest or anything, then stop talking about it. Let it go. Put it up underneath the rug and let it go. Go do what you would call to do. Go do that. Change out the judges. Fight that fight. Go and get all the information from the police officers that wrote up all of this stuff against Mr. Robert Spencer Kelly. Go in there and see what you can do with the DA. Switch them motherfuckers out too while you're at it, because they part of the government. Yeah. Go do that. We get it that you did the indictment. Nobody can break it down like you. And at the end of the day, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly still doesn't have a bail. Now, does he? No. There's a bigger fight now after you done broke down the indictments and being worshipped like you God over there. You're not God. You're not God. Everybody out here serves up under one goddamn God. Stop trying to switch that out. I'll tell you something else that really caught my eye that was really freaking distasteful. And all I could do is just ask why. You can do whatever the fuck you wanted to do with them, and that's fine. You changed Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly's image to yours. I was over here throwing up. Why is this man's head on every goddamn picture of this man? This some psychotic ass shit. So now people get to click on it, right? Thinking that they clicking on something about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, but they clicking on something about who is actually the real due process. Go figure that shit out. Some crazy ass shit, boy. Make you say, that's when. That's number 2. That was strike 2 against with me. Can't follow you. Can't follow you. Will never follow you. Don't want nothing to do with any of it. No drugs, no sex of things when you're dealing with a situation to this highest caliber. None of it. I want nothing to do with that. It's toxic. People can't think right, won't do right. Not gonna ever fucking worship a man who claims to be higher than thou. That's not gonna fucking happen. Let's talk about this motherfucking chicken bust that you refuse to want to keep touching on. We were on 79th. We were on 79th. And the 2 buses pulled up in front of that chicken place. You guys come out with your chicken and you got on that bus. And this is what just don't seems to amaze me, because I've seen some of the ladies like in the chat, right? But won't they okay with it? You didn't pay for the chicken on that bus. You were leaving those ladies on that bus. What is it, 16, 17 of them? Without it. That one guy on that bus, I think his name was Jeffrey or something. Yeah, he passed the chicken out. But you know how he got that chicken, though, Mr. Dabowski? Wasn't you? You was ready to leave that bus. Fuck that bus. I think that's what you said. Something close to similar to that. You didn't even really pay for the chicken on your bus, now did you? Nope. You will fake it till you make it. You wants to convince and convince and convince and convince and convince everybody that you thou man. You're your man. You're not thou man. THOU. You're not. Yeah. When they went across the street, I asked, I can't remember her name. I don't know if it was God. It was one of them, tall, light-skinned lady. What's going on? What's the matter? Well, we didn't get any chicken, and they're not buying any chicken for us. How much short are you guys? She really didn't say. So I said, well, I'll put on, here's another 20. How much more? It was one of my moderators and her, that lady, that looked out for that lady, them ladies on that bus, and myself, because you know that they wasn't going to eat. They weren't going to eat. We were supposed to get left, remember, and catch up the best way we can, because the organization, they had their shit. They were good. Tell it all. You want to put it all out there, tell it all. You know good goddamn well Papoose ain't came down there for not one fucking Dino, whatever the fuck that is. Papoose came down there with class, with her grown lady panties on, just marching. The crazy thing about it is all of them ladies, they know that too. But they got the string in their back that says, when I say something, you just agree. I understand how that whole game works. I do. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I've been asking to stop getting slandered, basically on the lies. I have. And you just would not do it. I don't know why. Now you press about some Nookie. Was it wrong for nobodies to do that? But Cupid works very mysteriously, especially when you're single. No, it was not okay for her to do so. But she was grown, 25 years old. Sometimes that's part of the game. Because I think that she might have seen what a lot of other women saw, right? Sometimes when you feel like that, I can opportunity knock on something, they risk that, especially when we see where something ain't quite solid over here. So yes, one woman would step out of her zone and try to grab another man because he feel like, well, you're not that much interested in that one, so maybe I can win your heart. Maybe I can be that girl. That's just how the game goes. It is. She saw something. And maybe that shows that you wasn't really connected like you say you were to your boo. And one thing that shows that is because you never said, get the fuck on. I'm with the boo. Don't you know? No. You went along with the program. So it didn't make her right. Neither did it make you right. So neither one stopped it. But if you ask me, it's the person that says all the time that they have a main boo or whatever. Not the person because of what you see. It's by what you have. You knew you had it. You said it over and over and time again. You was the one that was supposed to. I'm talking about, this goes for all men. All men, when you know that you are into something and you have somebody, it is up to the man to shut that shit down. It would have been vice versa if nobody had a man and had to go home to somebody. She should have not never approached the situation. That's the real deal of the shit. And I don't think nobody could have said it any better. That's the real deal. Press. It's sad. It's really sad. But the good thing about it is hundreds of people out here that knows about that story and ain't got shit to prove. But you, bro, on the other hand, you trying to prove it and prove it and prove it and prove it over and over. Steady dragging people into it. I don't want to be into it. I don't care. I don't care if you have to go and screw 50 women. Because right here, this ain't where you got the lay. And if it was, you wouldn't have been coming back through this door. Period. Point blank. That's what you call a strong-ass woman. That's what you call women who are looking for good men, right men, ethical fucking men, loyalty men, integrity men, honest men. That right here, that's what goes on right here. That one right here. I don't know, bullshitting ass motherfuckers. Hey, we like tired of that. It's sickening. It's distasteful. It's distasteful. I don't want to talk about this no more. I don't want to put videos out. I don't want to show Texas. That's not my style. Leave stuff alone. Let it go. You guys are sitting on that other side so fucking naive where you can't even pick up on the strength that a coon is talking about y'all asses too, subliminal. She is. She dry. She thirsty for attention. Why you think I ain't finished hitting her with the 30 days? You don't hear, but you sat over there to myself. That's right, a coon. Are you fucking kidding me? She's talking about your ass, subliminal too. Go listen to her. Go listen to her. Play it slow. That's why I say some people, you got to be slow to speak and quick to listen. She won't get no more of my attention because she bores the fuck out of me. Old school catfishing. Put a 30-year-old ass picture up and click on it. You're going to find you a 58-year-old behind that. She can't even come out. Just real, authentic. Authentic. Me, I don't have nothing to hide. This is where I live. This is where I lay. I'm all 100% truthful, authentic, genuine, loving, nice, integrity. You have no fucking idea. But you just want to keep going and keep going with this shit. You want the throne? Like I said, go to CBS. Go get those judges changed out. Go get the DA changed out. Go get all of the motherfucking affidavits of the police officers and the eyewitnesses and all of those. Go get all of them motherfucking statements and stuff and switch that motherfucking court trial up for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. He'll get a bond probably then. He will. But right now, since he's dealing with a crooked-ass government system for the unjust, this is what you got. And since that's all he got, you're all they got. The hooping and hollering for unnecessary bullshit is what you do. Nobody wants to hear it no more. Why can't you just lay it down and go continue on doing your fake it till you make it ass shit. Go ahead. All that name calling and stuff about women, that shit never fazed me. I've been hearing that shit since I was 5 years old. The B word and the whole word or whatever. Nobody took her. She took the beat down for it. She's still taking the beat down for it, even on Twitter. She is, all because 25 and single. She ain't the first and she won't be the last of a piece of ass up on porn. If you ask me, you should have been grateful about it. Got to look at a different ass and kept it fucking moving. That's how I look at it. You couldn't even appreciate that. You got to talk about the ass all up on the thing. That's all deflected because you knew that you had a boo. And you knew that you fucked up. Not only with her. Not only with her. Your girl that was over in New York, would you tell her to stop lying on me? Stop lying. She was on the phone with you and then she had to take the shit to YouTube. Yep. Yep. Low self-esteem. You ride with that nigga. You keep riding with that nigga. One time you're going to have to make that phone call for something desperately that you need, and you see if that nigga is going to be there. We all know where them clothes come from. Cut it, girl. Cut it. We all know that you clean. You part of helping cleaning them up. Stop. Like I say, I hold the trump card. That phone over there says so. Leave me out of it. If you must be out here to constantly lie on another person for a man, stay the fuck away from me. Your self-esteem is a little too low. You're not in my class of a caliber. You're not. Never had to do it, never will. Never been disrespected that much. Guys and my children, dads or whatever, most respectful, honored as men. Never heard them say the word hoe. Never hear them say the word bitch. Never hear them talking about going to beat a bitch up or start a gang fight or shoot a motherfucker up. None of that. Got good jobs and everything. So those are the men that I respect. I know a lot of you guys sit out there and you don't see a lot of things going on, but Pap is good over here. My children are good over here. We're good. We just don't get involved, or I just don't get involved into their type of, their fight. Now that I've learned that there's more to this person, it makes you want to bag up even more. I'm trying to seriously erase the memory of it. I really am. I'm trying so hard. It's one memory that I don't ever want to have. It's a protest that I don't ever want to talk about. I can't share this because what I will be sharing is distasteful of a man. This is this type of person. So, yeah, and I can't do that. I have to show people, good people, honorable people, integrity people, because we all sit out here and try to think that we want to change some things. We want to go meet with your legislative, or we want to meet with your congressman or your alderman in your neighborhood, and we want to change some things, and we need to do this. For what? For what? We just sat right here and watch all fuck. For what? This shit is right in your faces. What the fuck are you going down there to vote for? If you can't change the people, you ain't changing the laws. They are going to always work against us. Accept it. It is what it is. Raise the blacks up. Fight for the integrity. Integrity of who? Of what? You got unintegrity right in your goddamn faces. Make that shit make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't give a fuck if they say it's legal. You say it's legal. That's fine that it's legal. Guess why they made it legal? To continue to tear down you black, non-thinking ass people. You can't think with it. And as long as they keep supplying you the substance, this is the reaction that you get. It's just showed right out in your face. See, because what it does, I don't care how legal it is, it impairs you. It burns your brain cells. Makes you feel good, but burning your goddamn brain cells at the same time. So go ahead on and keep doing free. Go ahead on and keep allowing the people that is able to supply you the substance and everything and keep thinking that they're the man. Here's the thing about that. The one that's supplying the goddamn substance get to go home and pay their fucking bills with your shit. Seriously? Seriously? But y'all want to vote. We want to change some things. We want to be out here fighting for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, and it's a whole bunch of ass bullshit right in y'all goddamn face. Are you fucking kidding me? They need to change this. We want better relationships. How you gonna get it? One just played out in your goddamn face. That's totally fucked up situation. Not our business, but it's out there. It's on social media. We ain't talk about it now. Public. Yeah. Ain't no secrets no more. All the secrets are out the bag. They are out the bag. That's who embarrassed. It's not nobody. That girl ain't embarrassed about shit. She was single. She didn't have to go home and explain to her man that, oh my God, I just did this, or feel guilty by standing in the kitchen mixing up some eggs and bacon for this man, knowing that she just crawled out of the bed with another man because she don't have nobody else to explain it to. You better leave me alone. That's where the embarrassment is. That's the real deal of what's going on every day. Every day. Every day. That's what you're doing. Nobody would notice it anymore if you would just shut up. You think that y'all got Hakun on your side. Keep in mind that she came or did her dealings or whatever with the Team Truth and expressing so much to the people about, I just went and I just left for this reason, I just left for that reason. So what? Who gives a rat's ass about me coming out here talking about somebody hacked your goddamn computer? I'll say it and I'll say it again. I was correcting you. So what? I didn't email you. Didn't fucking want to. So what? I didn't fucking call you. I didn't fucking want to. I decided to do a commentary about it, like I have done plenty people on here. That doesn't mean that I was finna come and put a goddamn bullet in your head over some fucking bullshit on fucking social media. I corrected you. All I said was, hey, it's not Hewlett and Packard for hacking a fucking email. You call Google. I also heard you say that I am here for the women. I am here for the people. I knew that that side was being disruptive, and I knew that they were up to some bullshit, and I knew what they was doing about Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly was just not right. I'm for the people. Well, if you were for the fucking people and your computer was getting hacked, why didn't you tell the fucking people who out here possibly in this goddamn circle was doing the hacking so that people can go and put more protection on their shit? Nobody gives a fuck about you. Goddamn it, getting a diploma for motherfucking Zoom. For a fucking Zoom class. Who gives a fuck, Akun? Because I don't. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. You still living in your goddamn it, ancient motherfucking days. You're not 26. You're not 27. Stop posting them old ass fucking pictures up. You're 50, 60, 70. Shut the fuck up. Aging is aging. It's something that God gracefully does with the humanity. That's what it does. You think I'm afraid of getting gray hair? Think I'm afraid of getting a wrinkle? I'm fucking 50 years old, and I accept that with grace because I have lived a beautiful life. I'm going to take my good with my bad. You, on my other hand, my dear, you struggling with something. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm postal service crazy? It's just that I speak the truth. So when I speak the truth on what I choose to speak on, I become complexity to others. I'm not dancing by a lot of people beat. That's why I am being targeted, or I'm the epitome of the bottom of your fucking shoe, or I'm messy, as you say. Messy people, opinions just get misunderstood. Complexity. You will never get me, and many others probably won't never get me, and I'm nobody really for you to get. But what I will not tolerate over here on the One Papoose channel and the AKA One Pap channel is for you guys to continue to slander on fucking lies If you're going to tell it, tell the truth, and you allow the people to have that opportunity, that chance to decide who they want to rock or whatever. If you ask me, because this has been nothing but a big circle, everybody should still be rocking with everybody, because everybody should have been on the same page, rocking for the same thing. That's how it started out. But it was so many fucking skeletons everywhere, this or that. When I start watching even more in depth about it, and I said, everybody is fucking toxic. That's what the fuck I meant. You just don't see what I see. And others see other things differently of what I see. So it is what it is. I don't have a string in my back from no man. I never will. And that's one thing a lot of women's that I've been watching out here, I think can agree to. See, because when you standing on your own and when you making your own, it builds your self-esteem up. It lets you know that nobody can mistreat you. Nobody can throw you under the bus. You can speak your words. You can stand your fucking ground. Nobody. But see, when you don't have that, when you don't have just the essential parts of your life to make you a woman, strong woman that you should be, not the kind that just goes out to beat down on me and to tear him up and to do this and to do that. Not that kind. One that respects himself. One that makes sure that the man also honor and respects the challenges that you have been through to make you strong. And guess what? Get by your side, or you get by his side, and you and him together can build a fucking empire. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. That's what I thought I saw when I first got saw this shit shenanigan come out. The board, we're gonna talk about that. What time is it? 10:35. I'm on schedule. We're gonna talk about that too. But that's what I saw. Now, let's straighten up the situation about opinionated news and Mr. Dubowski and DJ Tyson. Let's do that, because I think if you smoke too much, your brain cells are burnt. That's what I'm thinking, right? I was on the Trent channel. That loyalty guy was on that channel. Since I was already on the Trent channel a little bit earlier before, we didn't have an order of who we thought or who we knew was going to come on out, show the people what you got, what you working with. We didn't have an order. There was no specific order. You fucking numbnut. Yes, Trent. Yes, you. Yes, DJ. What part of your numbnut ass brain are you not going to accept? Trent was called upon for the amendments. He was reading the rights and he knew them all very well. Way more than I did. Way more than I did. And probably a whole lot of other people. 1 through 16, he was putting them down. You were called to order to come and help. You could have said no, though. If you had a different agenda and you knew you had a different agenda, you could have said no instead of having a secret agenda behind it, which you did. You did and you did. But you were impeccable with the board. Wasn't nothing out of the ordinary that anybody else can do. It's just that you had started doing it. You took it into a different direction. DJ Tyson was impeccable with the media. He knew how to say words and do things as far as being in front of a camera to grasp the attention of the people outside looking in. 3, you wants to take that, turn it around. She did this and she did that. How could you be so despicable about yourself to do harm to an event that everybody came together on? You had ample time. When I called you to speak to you about it, you could have said no, one papoose. We have our own group called the Enterprise, leading under a Mr. Due Process himself, not Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. So, had you not said that, we could have easily took it and went into a different direction. We would have not been here today. That's all you had to say. But if you had a secret agenda to where now that all of these people had came out in July, now it was time for you to kick in your secret agenda, which was, I guess what, grass certain ladies aboard, this is what you had planned, this is what you had planned, because that's exactly what you did. You grabbed certain ladies that would cater to what your style was. Your style. What I mean by your style was partying or smoking or drinking or whatever. I came down there. There was nothing so secret about my freaking life. DJ came down there. Just not so freaking. You were the only one out of everybody that got all these goddamn secret live things going on. I didn't want nobody to know this. I didn't want nobody to know that. Nobody's not supposed to know it, but you didn't have to act like you had all these goddamn secret skeleton things going on. I come down there and I'm so goddamn kosher with it. I invite all these motherfuckers out to my backyard birthday parties. All of them are welcome to come. No secrets. I live a normal lifestyle like everybody else in this day. All of them are still fucking goddamn welcome to my backyard birthday parties. And don't you ever insinuate that some money was taken for a goddamn backyard birthday party. When I do this every year for my family, they don't bring nothing. I treat them. I appreciate them here to celebrate my parties with me. So don't you ever take that from me or attempt to take that from me. Don't do that, bruh. That's distasteful. You have done everything that you can slightly, remotely do to try to slander on One Papoose for no apparent reason at all. Because I said you went that way with another goddamn woman. Well, you did. I can't help it because I'm not a fucking liar. I can't help it because you don't have a fucking string in my back to tell me to hush. We came down there together. Everybody was introduced together. Had there been secrets of your pimping style, then guess what? You should have put the fucking memo out. It was not that fucking hard, because I'm going to tell you this. If I was pimping like that, bruh, everybody gonna know my hoes. Ain't no motherfucking secret. You know how Bishop Juan did it. Wasn't no motherfucking secret to his motherfucking hoes at all. He had them all up in the church and in the club. Show did China. You know that. You know ain't no fucking secrets to the game. That's if you pimping. Now see, because they got the two kinds. You know, they got the budget pimper and they got the real pimpers. Now, the way I look at it is that you might be trying to climb your way all the way up to the level of pimping, and that's okay. Pimping ain't easy. Somebody's got to do the shit because it's part of the fucking culture. I'm going to say with all of them, because it don't just happen with the black people. It is what it is. And if a female going to allow themselves to be pimped out or whatever, then so may be the case. Is whatever. Somebody got to do the shit. Everybody got a fucking job out here. Whatever. It's not my taste, though. So, stop it. Just stop it. That's all I ask. But if that's all I said was because you went that away with the whatever, who I thought that we were all together, I can't see how I did that much fucking harm for you to want to hate One Papoose. But now look at the situation, because that's all I did. Oh well. I thought that's you was with her too. I thought that was one of them too. What the fuck are we hiding? I'm claiming all my motherfucking hoes. Or as I could say, if I was out there and I had 5 men out there, I'm claiming all of my damn men. I ain't hiding none of them. But since that's not my style, let's not get into it. It's not my style. It's just one for one. Yeah, 1 for 1. That's all it takes out there. Because you have that one, boy. One is a goddamn headache. You got to try to make it 50 years with just one. Shit, try to let alone with 5 or 10 or 20 of them. Shit, it's a motherfucking headache. Can't do it. I can't remember all them fucking different names. You know how y'all do fuck around, slip up, call one of them the other goddamn name. I ain't even finna risk that shit. That ain't, nah. That's not my style, not my Kool-Aid. But that's what I did. And now the show went on and on and on and on and on. Papoose ain't done nothing else. You ain't mad at all the other shit that these people done did to you, boy. And I mean, they did some shit to you, They post your baby mamas. They post your address. They did this. They got secret recordings, and you love them. Make that shit make sense, bruh. Like I said, and I'm gonna put this on how y'all young people say, my mama, you'd have wished you ever rode with a loyalty ass woman like Pap. I'm gonna tell you that for real. I may not look as strong as you may see, but baby, I'm a strong mamma jamma. You have no idea. But I've been minding my business. Not been saying anything or did anything out of the ordinary so that this stuff can go under the rug so that the agenda can proceed on. Whether if it's your agenda or anybody else's agenda out here. Go do your protest. Just stop tooting your horn so much until you actually have done something really successful that has vindicated or even possibly gotten Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly a freaking bond. You're just a hooping and hollering, just like, to keep it real, what the rest of us are trying to do. That's it, and that's all. That's it, and that's all. But I knew you was a failure when it came to a group or protecting your people when you allow them to shit on that baby thing on the bus where you know that baby was there doing your fucking march. You want that video? Where you know who that baby mom and grandmother was. You knew that. You knew that, as you say, that was a police driver driving the bus. Be mad at the police driver. In case he knew, because he took an oath, right? He's under oath, right? Regardless, on or off duty, he's on oath. Why didn't he stop that baby from getting on that bus? Fuck did you put it on one papoose for? I paid my fare, just like public transportation, and sat my nappy-headed ass down and enjoyed the fucking scenery that I done seen plenty fucking times. But I supported and said, I'll donate for this. Let's talk about the buses, though, a little bit more, bruh. Because, number one, you didn't buy those women no chicken on that fucking second bus. And you know you didn't. You know you didn't. 3 ladies put in on that chicken for that bus. And the gentleman that was left on that bus helped and served. Mind you, now that's a gentleman. He was a gentleman. So shout out to him. Gentleman, you guys, enjoyed the bus with us. He danced with us. He actually protected and was all over the baby while the ladies were able to enjoy themselves on that bus. That's the real truth about that bus. Now, you said you did the second one when we clearly heard you say, shout out to the, one of the ladies. She was in the text. I'm not going to go back and find it where she says, I'll get the second bus. She did. Let's not talk about how you collected as well off of that bus when that bus was, the lady got the bus. You're so full of surprises. I asked you to leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let all of this old stuff go away. Just let it go away. Because right now, it's important to get back on channels that are doing good things in honor of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Not no more of this bullshit. You got your whole community boards with bashing and slandering. It's kid stuff. It's kid stuff. It is. And you just can't lay at the rest. You won't rest, and you won't lay at the rest. You won't lay at the rest, and you can't even see that the stuff that they made legal to put out here for people to get, how it impairs a person, how it stunts your growth in life, because that's exactly what it does. That's exactly what it does. Yeah, it does. So you did nothing for that second bus down there. Let's move on, because there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. You don't talk about how during the first protest that there was a first banner that was made. What did I do? We had everybody sign that banner. That banner will at some point make it to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly with all of the ladies' signatures on there. If you guys thought that I was up to no good or full of shit or whatever, I've been down there. Not once did nobody say anything. Nothing. Nothing. Because those ladies knew that I came in good faith. I came in good faith. Not for no bull stuff. But you, on the other hand, can only seem to find people to call where you like to lead the witness. That's what you like to do. You like to lead the witness, and you know what that is. You're so much of a prosecutor yourself. You're so much of a prosecutor yourself. Stop it. Just stop. Grow up. Look like a gentleman. Go and be the man that you probably can be to a woman. Go do that. Go do that stuff while you still are in the process of trying to protest for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I believe a lot of people done fell back. You said it's you. You said that it's you, it's me, it's you. You use the word me now. Me. Why can't you just go do me? Why can't you? Why is it so hard for you to just go do you? Is what I'm trying to understand. I don't know about the other people, but you're making it hard to even go do you because of all of the fuckery that you're still putting out here. Do you not think that people are not going to go back and pull your resume to say, oh, well, this or this? Maybe if you cut it off now, you just might survive. You might survive. You just might do so. You're pressed over a nookie. You did it. You stepped outside of your relationship. Nothing. She stepped outside of her probably ordinary way. Cupid attracts. It does that. It will shoot an arrow. It may be the wrong arrow, but you don't know if it's wrong until after it happens. Hopefully, she will never go down that road again. Never. But if she says she asked a question, is that your girl or whatever? And if you can sit there and you can lie to her about it and say, well, no, that's not, regardless of what she's saying, don't matter what she's saying, what did you say? Because it was her word that she entrusted in. It was her word, and I haven't spoke to her, never will. Never will. I ain't finna shoot her down about whatever her job is of supporting herself on her bills. Can she change up her lifestyle? Hopefully she will one day. Whatever. I'm looking at the bigger picture of this. And that is the bigger picture of it. You caused embarrassment on a young lady. And I, myself, fight for young ladies to not have to go through those things. But a young lady has to be willing to fight for themselves as well. Wish her well all the luck in the world. But I could tell you this, if one man feels like that they can do it to you, another man's going to feel like that they can do it to you. If you don't have that one that's got you by the hand and by the arm, saying we got this and we going to do this, and he's there with you and you know what he's doing and there's no lying and there's no outside creep or whatever, and you're building something where your account looks good and his account looks good, you got you a winner if you got all of those in that order. If you don't have all of those in that order, you got you a plumb fucking loser. Period. In my case, I call them bum-bums. That's it. That's it. Some of us like bum-bums. Some of us like bum-bums. I just so happen to be the one where I don't deal with bum-bums. You going up, I'm going up. When you're down, I'm down. In the relationships, it's a team. It's a team. Don't know I, because when you are I, you get the I step your ass outside the house, or you get the I go spend much more money than what the marriage or the relationship is supposed to allow. It's that way. That's how they are. I'm gonna put this on record though before I get up out of here. I gives no fuck about their relationship and nobody else's. I don't care. I don't care. What I do care about is to stop slandering me. Stop it. Because there's a lot of things that you did not do, that you said that you were going to do. Pap did not receive No whole bunch of money of nothing. I put it up. Go back and look at my videos. Go back and play my videos. Go back and question him. Well, why do you say this and she say this? Go back and question. Or that young lady that was over on the phone, what is her name? Yellow Michelle. You're welcome to come over and you can question me in my face about some things that I said or did. And then I'm going to question you as lady to lady, woman to woman, about why you say those lying ass things that you have said and you have done. But we're going to take that string out your back first. We're going to find out, maybe share a little bit more under the secret shit that you've been doing for him too, huh? How about that? What, you think I don't know? I know. I just don't care to put your shit out there because you're irrelevant to me. But I can say that you are yes sir for nothing ass fucking man. Yeah, you are. You're a bum bum. You're a bum bum. You have no self-esteem for yourself either. You do not. You don't. Let's touch on Molly Harris. No self-esteem. Your husband is probably off to work or something while you get to lay around on the couch and have those strings pulled in your back as well. Yeah, she did. He did. He did so-and-so. He did so-and-so. Shut the fuck up, Molly Harris. I am so glad. I don't know if you're an older lady or whatever, but baby, if my mother was ever laying around on the couch doing some shit like that, I'd have probably walked in and poured some goddamn hot-ass water on her. You are one of the worst problems out here on the YouTube street. You are. Molly Harris, you are the bottom pit of what I would ever call a lady in these streets. I would never ever support you on nothing that you do. You're disgusting. You're a waste of energy, a waste of space. As a woman, I sure hope that your husband knows exactly what you're doing out here as well. Your integrity sucks. You need help. You need help. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I am coming back and hoping to reach out, like I say, to a particular rapper, which I know is hard to do. And if I cannot do so, I kind of just want to go over a little bit of what he went through and dealing with the unjust. And there's one thing that in particular that he says about dealing with the unjust, where he says that you have to turn the situation around, and and it becomes people versus the government, which is getting out there. And Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly judges have to be switched out. Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly DAs have to be more thorough questioned and possibly switched out. It needs to be a whole new investigation on the situation. It needs to get involved in, just even learning about what the police officer's statements and things were, because there's going to be some discrepancies along the way. And that's what his attorneys are there for. Hopefully that they are doing a good job for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. None of us will know. We're not supposed to know. Attorneys are sworn to secrecy. They may not be doing what we'd like for them to do on our timing or our words. But a lot of you people say trust. A lot of you people say have the faith. Then put the faith there. Put the faith there, because the way I see it, every and anybody out here wants to be an attorney. Everybody on these black YouTube streets is non-lawyers. They have dug up some things. They have looked inside of lawyer manuals and things like that. But just that first section, the first big bold letters and things like that, yeah, it'll give you a little insight on it, but you better trust and believe under those, the big one that you've zoomed in on, those have sub-chapters to them, subsections. A, B, 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 go over here to this section. A lot of them has been amended. So you really want to get your game up, and you really want to get all into the indictments and things like that. Pick it out. Pick it out real good. Fine tooth comb it. Get all the sections out. You can do that and bring that to light. I just might step up and say you are a bad man, but right now you are fake it till you make it ass motherfucker. I asked you to stop slandering me. Leave me out of things. That little bit of piece of information that I said about you shouldn't have killed you. What you should have done, since you the man, you own your shit. That's what make men men. If I'm pimping or whatever out here and I got 5, goddamn it, I'm going to own every last one of them. Bishop Don Juan, he did not own, he owned all of them, and they all knew who each other was, and they all had their own place. They did. Face the reality of what you have done to yourself, because a lot of people out here did have that little manner of respect about your girl, because that's how you presented her to everybody. You did. There was a little manner of respect about her. And I believe at some point that there still is, because at the end of the day, she's the one that's really going through the humiliation of what you have done to her. Nobody fooled. Nobody's anybody. I think I'm saying her name right. And I apologize if I am not. She didn't have to go home and explain to a man that she slept with someone. You did. So I can imagine your anger. I would never want to be in that position. Trust me. Never stepping outside of what I have, especially I know what is good, because you said that she was good to you. She does good to you. She does good to you, then why did you do wrong to her? Nobody. Yeah, she could have shut it down. But when I look at the whole situation, you should have been the most responsible one in shutting it down, because you were involved in a relationship, not her. I'm sure she's sorry about what she's doing, and she is taking a beat down for it. She's taking a beat down for it. And that's a hard thing to go through, especially when you get out there and you share your body with someone. It's a very hard thing. She never said anything bad about the one night, whatever it was, encounter. But if you ask me, like I say, I went back and I listened to the press video. You knew her very well. That woman kind of stuck up to you as you were asking her the questions when she called in about where were you, and you were up the street, and and she's defending, no, you didn't say this, and no, you didn't say that. She was there for you. She as well allowed herself to have a string put in her back, and you phone called that girl up, and she was answering all of your questions according to how you wanted her to answer them. She was. But then some shit hit the fan. The way I look at it, you should have just said, you know what? She did some things for me. We did this mistake. Yes, it got out. I'm going to fall back like a man. I'm going to go make this up to my girl. We going to turn this protest around, and we can get through this with everybody knowing to leave the personal stuff up out of it. That's what would have lifted you back up. But I'm sorry, like I said, that I said that you were over there with the one lady. Wasn't that freaking hard? Everybody down there knew each other. But because of your anger and your impairment due to the legal substance that the white man dropped out here in the community, and they knew exactly what they was doing, because that government good than a motherfucker. Give it to them. They gonna use it. Put it out there. They gonna shoot each other up. You never will get it. You want to lift up people? Do right by people. Show them that you're a right man. That's all you got to do. It's not that fucking hard to do. It's not that hard to do. I'm going to leave up out of here, but before I get up out of here, because I like to know how everybody's doing right now. Pap is in a lot of excruciating pain. I got to try to make my ass get to work here and take it slow today. Slipped, pulled something in my back. It's all good. This is normal to me. And I'm still a fucking soldier, because I still keep it moving. It takes more than this to keep Pap down. Let me see them blue hearts in this chat room if y'all want to see this shit turn around and people just stop. Just stop. It's not that freaking serious. A coon, a boom boom, or whatever the fuck your name is. I'm going to ask you one more fucking time. Leave me alone. Because what you're doing, you're not only trying to do it to me. You're subliminal. You do it to all of them. All of them. You just do it slick as fuck, where they ain't quite caught it yet. They ain't quite caught it yet. I hope they do. As you say, you're not here for the people. At this point, I really hope that they all stop fucking with your ass. Because I'm trying to pinpoint you. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. You come from the Team Truth side. Something still suspicious about your ass, where you feel like you can freely just subliminal say these things that you say about all of these platforms that is Team Chaos. I catch it. I hear you. But we're going to leave it up to the other side to decide that, because I can't tell them to pick their battles. But me, leave me the fuck alone with your slow, old, wannabe 20-year-old ass. You're old. I'm an older lady. Knock it off. I'm too complexity for your ass. You will never understand me. You will never see what I have. You will never know what I'm doing in my life. Just know that I rock with integrity. I rock with trust. I rock by faith. I believe. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. So you better get right. So a whole lot of people got to get right. Don't think because you can fuck up to yesterday and the day before and the day before and, oh, it's, oh, God, forgive me. You keep on thinking that it wish that is that way. Don't work that way. Don't work that way. Sin on. Everybody go sin on. You'll find out. Because he's coming back with the vengeance, and you're getting one right now with this pandemic. The pandemic. Love everybody. Each one teach one. That's growth. There is nothing right now that organization can teach me at all. I don't want to learn from it. I don't want nothing from it. I don't want to be involved. I don't want my name attached to it. We are in the process of doing a walk for chaos. You guys can hashtag that for 2021. This is not a group. This is not a clique. If one rise, we all gonna rise. It's one sound, it's one band. I'm asking for at least 100 or more people. Let's come out. Let's be heard for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly as he walks his journey. We can walk this journey with him because he has a long journey to walk to. They have set this man trial September 2021. He will be there for as that whole freaking journey. They can submit as many motions as they can for a bail hearing. It was written, signed and sealed in clear writing that there will be no bail indefinitely. That should tell the people that he will sit there until the trial comes. We can still voice the unjust of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly while he sit productively, growing it, and heard. They will hear us no matter what. Just maybe not, maybe so. They just might push to switching out the judges. Remove his judges off. Want new judges. I was looking up this one guy here, and this will give you a little bit of hint of what my next commentary will be about, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I am reaching out, you guys. I have been reaching out to quite a few people just to come on and educate us on some things that they went through with the system. That's pretty much all. But let me see. This guy here. I know. Didn't expect this today, right? This guy here. You all know who case he fought. Let me see if you can get it. This is just a hint of this guy here. That's our next commentary. That's the next one. That's right. Hashtag not guilty. So I'm going to limp to work after I go get out this jacuzzi. I got to get this water to beat on my back, you guys. And if you don't see me in a couple of days, just know that I am working on my back and I pulled something pretty bad, but life goes on, right? You guys have a beautiful goddamn day. elevate your minds, elevate your souls up over the petty stuff that is still going on in the YouTube streets. Support who you want to support. One Papoose is good over here. I have fun. I enjoy the people. I do my commentary. I love to laugh. Don't take it to heart. Don't take it where I'm stabbing you in the neck or nothing like that. It's all comical. The real fight is Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Mine, not what I do. I like to laugh. And a lot of things that I see around the YouTube street is funny to me. And that's me. That's what makes, that's just what I do. I'm not trying out for no position or none of that. None of that. So, before I go, boom, boom, leave me the fuck alone. And I'm not going to ask you no more. Or these people will continue to enjoy 26 more days of me riding your ass of what you don't think is funny, but I think it's funny. I do it because it cracks me up. Now go put them motherfucking fake ass furs in a goddamn vault somewhere so they could be treated and stop shedding the fuck up over there. That's just the start of it. You say you want to roast. I doubt if you can hang with me. Let's get up out of here, you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I'm going to turn the camera off so y'all don't see my limp. I don't want you guys to see my limp, but yeah, Pap got a limp right now. It's going to be a few days for me to get this, get it back together. So y'all have a beautiful day. No, we did not make the cut. I didn't even get the application. I didn't know that we were, had to sign up for something out of the, I did not know. And I apologize to you people that there was apparently some type of application or some type of, what do you call it, obstacle that you had to do to be in a certain group. And I apologize. Had I not known that there was a separate group or organization to that caliber, I would have, we would have went on and did, some things a little bit different. So just so that you guys will know, there is no organization. There is nothing to try out for. There is no particular shirts or anything that you have to buy to support. There will be no extracurriculum activities of any such, of none of that. We want to do this walk as to the same capacity of the way they just did George Floyd, the Kanika Jenkins. What happened to those normal? What happened to that way? What happened to it? We gonna get it back. Let's get it back the way it's supposed to be. Those people were heard. Those people were heard. We can't be heard because there's a whole bunch of nonsense going on. I don't care to come out to shake my runt or to get high with you guys or to drink with you guys. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to have a normal walk for chaos. That's it. Every chance that we can get. 100 will bring 150. 150 will bring 200. 200 will bring 300. Guess what? Then we're making some noise. We're being seen. I don't care about a goddamn shade room. I don't care about shade room. I understood what shade room was meant for. It don't matter. They just throw all kind of shit on there. It don't matter. They got to get their views and keep their shit up too. That was the shade room. Oh, okay. Whatever, y'all. I gotta go. Love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddamn day.
Always been me, I'm poppin'. I ain't really
eating fettuccine.